Welcome back to day, I'm not sure. I've just been dropped off again outside of Gold River. I've got about 6 kilometers to walk back into town and then through town and then onward towards Was and the Nipkish River. I had a wonderful day of visiting and sightseeing and repairing gear. One of my shoes needed some work, and my backpack, my pants, and my sun gloves, and it seemed like just about everything was a little worse for wear, so my mom helped me with that and even did my dirty laundry just like when I was a kid. We found some pizza and some burgers, beer, brandy, wine. It was a great time. I did a resupply, so I have food for another 4 or 5 days. I'm feeling dry and happy and ready to continue on. Looking down at Gold River, on my way. My ankle is also feeling much better after a day off, and my dad actually showed me how to tape it. And I'm not sure how much that's helping relative to the day of rest, but I'll take it. He happened to have the same injury while walking the Camino de Santiago, so he was well versed in applying KT tape. My other aches and pains, not so bad after a day off, and a hot shower warmed me up as soon as I got out of the rain. All in all, I'm feeling great. Very optimistic now. Hello, I am walking down the road from Gold River towards Was. I've been walking for maybe 3 hours, gone about 15 kilometers. I'm not sure where I'm gonna stop tonight. This is kind of a boring section. There's not much traffic on this road. It's just I guess technically it's a highway, but it's just a gravel road. There is a campsite, a wreck site at Muchalat Lake, which is another 8 or 10 kilometers, I think. But today's a Saturday, and I'm sure it will be fairly busy. So I might just keep going past there. It's a drive-in campsite, so I would be camping among the probably ATVs and dirt bikes and things like that. I'd rather avoid that and just find a nice place by the river. This road follows a river, maybe the Upana River, up to the pass, and then after the height of land, it follows the Nipkish Valley, Nipkish River, which when I get to a spot where it's flowing enough to paddle, I'll hop in the Packraft and hopefully paddle most of the way down the river. We've had a bit of rain today, but nothing like the past few days, so that's been okay. And the forecast is for improving weather, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, I don't know how far I'm gonna get today. I think it's about 50 kilometers to where I think I might be able to put in at the river I'll either go to the river or to Vernon Lake and then paddle up the lake to the Sebelhal River, which drains into the Nimkish. And I'm pretty sure by then there should be plenty of water to paddle in the Nimkish River, especially after the past few days of rain. When I was planning this trip, I had visions of maybe doing this whole 50-kilometer section in one day, but I got a late start today and want to take it easy on my ankle. So far it's still feeling good after a few hours on the road, but I don't want to push it too hard and risk reverting back to that excruciating pain I was feeling just a few days ago. So I'll just see how I feel when I get to the lake in a couple of hours, and I might push on. If I stay there, I'll paddle across in the morning or in the evening and then stay on the other side, but if I want to keep going, I won't bother paddling it. It's not that interesting of a lake as far as I've seen so far. Not that I've been there, but I've seen a lot of really cool lakes on this trip, and this one just seems kind of generic. I'm more looking forward to getting to the river and exploring that. I'm not too far from where I saw the herd of elk when I was out burying my food caches, so it would be pretty cool if I saw some more elk. This country is mostly just forest land and clear cuts, and the mountains aren't super spectacular. They're nice, but after the beauty of Strathcona Park, it's hard to compete. I've been listening to a couple of podcasts. I usually save podcasts for road walks like this where there's not really much to look at and not really much to watch out for other than the occasional car, and I'm being very careful to step off the road and pay attention to the traffic, even though there's maybe one car every 20 minutes, if that. An acquaintance of mine was just killed on the highway riding his bike, so the dangers of vehicles are very real to me right now. It's about 8 o'clock now. I'm setting up here at this little spot. It looks like it used to be a road, but the river has cut channels, so it's cut off from the rest of the land. And it's a little bit beyond the Muchalat Lake wreck site, so shouldn't be disturbed by people. There were lots of people with boats and ATVs and stuff, just like I suspected there would be there, but this is quiet, and it's not the nicest spot in the world, but I'm just probably going to go to sleep. I'm pretty tired. There are some mosquitoes, so I'll probably just set up camp and get in my tent and fall asleep.